Hi guys, Jeremy here, and in today's video, we are going to explore an exciting new feature in GoHighLevel called Multi-Ring. But before we dive in, if you're new to GoHighLevel, I've got an exclusive 30-day free trial link in the description below. If you sign up using my link, you will get a 30-day free trial instead of the standard 14-day trial. And on top of that, I will provide you with access to my GoHighLevel Jumpstart course, which will help you get started quickly and make the most out of the platform. Now let's dive in. All right, let's break it down in simple terms. So normally in GoHighLevel, you assign a virtual phone number to one user or forward it to their phone so that when someone calls, it rings that specific person. Pretty basic, right? Well, GoHighLevel decided to step it up with the new multi-ring feature. Now, instead of just one person, you can assign up to 10 users to that same number. So when someone calls, all 10 phones will ring at the same time, and whoever answers first takes the call. Now, this is great because it means there's a much better chance of the call being answered quickly. Plus, for those of you in sales, it adds a little fun competition. Everyone wants the new lead, and the person who picks up the fastest gets it. For the customer calling in, it's a huge plus too. You see, no one likes waiting on the line forever or getting sent to a voicemail. So with multi-ring, someone picks up almost immediately, which gives your customers a much better experience. And at the end of the day, happy customers mean more business. So to get started on the GoHighLevel multi-ring feature, you're going to need a phone number. Now, if you don't have one yet, don't worry. I will show you how to get one within the GoHighLevel. First, make sure that you are in the sub-account of your agency. And once you're there, click on the Settings option from the left-hand menu. Now, this is where you can manage your phone numbers. Scroll down until you find phone numbers and go ahead and click on it. Now, you will be taken to the phone system where you can see any existing phone numbers that you have or add a new one. To add a new number, click on Add Number and select Add Phone Number from the options provided. So a pop-up will appear where you can choose the country that you need the number for. After that, you'll see a list of available phone numbers. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that these numbers aren't free. They cost a small fee per month, depending on the country and the number that you choose. But don't worry, most of them cost just $1 or $2. For this example, let's say we're in the United States, so we'll select a US number. And I see here that the first number is $1.15 per month, and it works for voice calls, SMS, and MMS, which is a great deal. So let's go ahead and select that number. Just click on the radio button next to it and then hit Proceed to Buy. Now, once you've purchased the number, you are ready to move on to using the multi-ring feature. Now that we have our phone number, let's set up the multi-ring feature. So I've already logged into one of my sub-accounts, and I will walk you through the setup process right now. First, go to the settings and scroll down to phone numbers. Now, this will bring you to a list of all the numbers associated with that account. Choose the number that you want to enable multi-ring on, and on the right-hand side, you'll see 3 dots. Just click on those and select Edit Configuration. Now, once you're inside the configuration settings, scroll to the bottom and you'll see an option called Ring Incoming Call to All Users. Next, select the users that you want to add to the multi-ring setup. Now, after you've selected them, just click Off to save your selection, then click on the checkbox to enable the feature. Finally, click Save. Now, one quick note before saving that there's a small bit of information here about call forwarding. So if the call is forwarded to a user, it will be sent to either the web app or the mobile app. So if both options are selected, only the web app will ring. So if anyone on your team mentions that their mobile app didn't ring, make sure to check these settings. With that saved, the multi-ring setup is ready to go. Super simple, right? Now, you might be wondering that I mentioned that you could add up to 10 users, but here you can only add 8. Where are the other 2 users coming from? Well, the remaining 2 users are those already assigned to the number on the team's page. So you'll have the person or people assigned to that number plus an additional 8 single users, giving you the total of 10 users who can answer the call. Now let's look at how you can see if the web app or mobile app has been selected for your staff members. Now this is especially useful if they're unsure where they'll receive notifications for incoming calls. To specify which device your users receive calls on, make sure you're in your sub account and click on the settings and then go to My Staff. Find the specific number that you want to configure and click on Edit User. Scroll down to the Call and Voicemail Settings section and you'll see an option called Default Channel for Ring All. Here, you can choose whether the user should receive calls on the web app, mobile app, or both when using the multi-ring feature. So once you've made the selection, click Save and you're all set. And just like that, we've set up GoHighLevel's multi-ring feature. The next time an incoming call comes through, all the assigned users will get notified and the first one to pick up will get the call. Now, this feature ensures that no lead goes unnoticed, providing fast responses and improving the overall experience. Finally, let's talk about how the call flow works when you enable the Ring Incoming Call to Multiple Users feature. So this is super important to understand so that you can set the right expectations and really make the most of this function. Now, let's break it down step by step to make it easy. So first things first, if the call is part of a workflow, IVR, or automation setup, the multi-ring feature won't work. So in this situation, the system will follow the existing automation rules instead of the ringing multiple users. For example, if you have an automated menu or a specific workflow set up, the call will go through those steps. But if your call is coming directly to the number without any workflow or automation, then the multi-ring feature will activate, ringing all assigned users at the same time. Now, this way, whoever is available can pick up the call quickly, making sure that the customer doesn't have to wait. Next, if an incoming call comes from a contact that's already linked to a specific user, the multi-ring feature will still work. For example, if a repeat customer calls in, everyone linked to that number will get the call, making sure that the customer gets a quick attention. Now, this helps provide a consistent experience every time someone reaches out. Lastly, if the call is made to your main business phone number, the multi-ring feature will activate and ring all assigned users. For example, if a customer calls your main line, everyone linked to that number will get the call, making sure that someone is available to pick up. This way you won't miss any important customer calls. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope that this tutorial helped you understand the multi-ring feature in GoHighLevel. It's a great way to make sure that your team doesn't miss any important calls and keeps your customers happy with quick responses. So if you're new to GoHighLevel and you want to explore all of its features, I've got a special link in the description where you can get a 30-day free trial instead of the usual 14 days. Plus, if you use my link, you'll also get access to my GoHighLevel Jumpstart course, which will help you get started quickly and make the most of the platform. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more simple tutorials like this, and drop a comment if there's anything else that you would like me to cover. Thanks again, and we will see you in the next video.